Welcome back to Sugar with Tea. Today we are in the kitchen and we are cooking up the best curried pineapple beets. This recipe will surely not disappoint. Stay tuned. Welcome back. I'm so excited to share this particular recipe with you. I had so much fun creating it in the kitchen, all on instincts, and it turned out wonderful. Let's get into it. Here I am tossing about 2 tablespoons of curry powder in a pot. I'm doing this because I want to release the essential oils in the curry powder, and we're going to roast it for a few seconds in order to do that. Trust me on this one, you'll get much more flavor from your curry powder and your dish will taste so much better. Now I'm going to add 2 pats of butter to the pan. If you are vegan, you can substitute the butter with vegan butter or some type of oil, any oil of your choice. This is a plant-based recipe, but of course it's vegan friendly, so substitute as you will. Now I'm putting in about 1/4 of a sweet yellow pepper and about 1/2 of a small onion. I diced these earlier and now I am just mixing it in with my butter and curry, and I'm going to give it a toss because I want to make sure that my onions and my peppers are coated with the butter and the curry. Next, I'm going in with my spices. I have some black pepper, garlic powder, coriander seeds, ground coriander seeds, cumin, chili powder, and I am going to give that a stir, making sure that my onions and peppers are coated with all of the wonderful spices that I just added to my pot. Next, I'm going in with my beets. And I'm doing the same thing with the beets, making sure that all of the spices that I added is going to coat my beets. But I'm also going to go in with all of the spices that I just added to my mixture. Just a pinch of everything. I'm adding because I want to make sure that I don't dilute the spices that I've already added to the pot. So whenever I add something new to my pot, I go in again with the same spices that I added previously. Now I'm going in with about 1/4 cup of water, or just enough water to cover the bottom of the pot. I'm going to give that a stir. Cover it up and simmer on medium heat for 10 to 15 minutes. Now here I am tasting. I always taste to make sure that my seasonings and my spices are just right. and I decided that I needed more garlic. I'm going to give that another toss. You know, I was thinking that maybe this may need something else, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add a little more water, cover it up. 5 minutes later, I'm going to give it another taste. After that, I decided that it needs a little oomph. Something's missing. I don't know what it is, but I decided that I was going to use some pepper flakes. I've wanted a little more spice. Now, I am from Louisiana and I really love spicy food. If you're not someone who uses or likes a lot of spice, do not shake this much pepper flakes in your food. Don't do it. I also went in with some pineapple. I had some leftover pineapple from a really sweet, delicious pineapple that I ate earlier in the week, and I decided that I was going to add this to the pot too. And guys, this was a great decision. Now I have in my spice with a little sweet, but I wasn't finished. I love the smell that was coming out of that pot. All of those Indian spices were so good. So I decided that I would add one more spice. That was me shaking more pepper flakes. Again, do not try this at home. Do not try this at home. So that last Indian spice that I went in with was marjoram. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I have so many spices in my cabinet, and this was the last Indian spice that I did have, and it was the only one that I didn't shake. So I went on ahead and I added it, and guys, this was a great decision. I went on ahead and I added a little more water to the bottom of my pot because I want to make sure that all of the spices that I just added is going to be absorbed by my pineapple and by my beets. So I covered it up for 2 to 3 more minutes, and voila, I was done. Here it is, plated. Guys, the smell in my home was so divine. My husband walked through the door and said, "Oh my goodness, what are you cooking and when are we eating?" It smelled so delicious and I just could not wait to taste it. I added more sweet peppers and some leftover pieces of mustard greens that I had on top, and here I am tasting, and let's see what we got here. Y'all, there it is. There's that happy dance. I was so pleased at the creation that came out of that pot. And there you have it, pineapple curried beets. Y'all, this is one to try. If you don't try anything else that I put out, please try this one because it was so delicious. And guys, please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And please come back if you do decide to try this recipe. Come back and share. Let us know what you think, what you thought about this recipe. Did you enjoy it? Did you scale back on some of the spices? Did you add spices? Let us know. Let me know. And remember to come back for more plant-based inspired recipes. Until next time, bye.